The younger version of God versus the mature version of God. God evolves through time, just as we do. Everyone in the Bible had different versions of God. For now, let's start with the God of the Old Testament. The version of God in the Old Testament is a young, jealous God. He was very nonchalant with his actions. Everything that is said in the Old Testament about the God of Moses is real. He was very strict, a no-nonsense type of individual. But he has evolved. That younger version of God was jealous. He couldn't understand why humans were so ignorant. He showed himself numerous times through a burning bush, plagues, and the parting of the sea. Yet people remained oblivious. He had every right to be angry. I believe the Old Testament version of God is a younger version of himself. He might have thought that way. Not knowing humans would evolve, and so would he. The Old Testament takes place at the beginning of time. It was God's beginning just as well as ours. The Old Testament is a biography of the younger life of God. He sent the flood. He was short-tempered. Yet he saved a few souls. Showed himself through elements of nature. We also gained people who shared their experiences. The Old Testament is an older, yet younger version of God. Explained through people's experiences. People like Moses, who learned about God, God also learned about himself through Moses. The Older Testament should be compared to the life of an 18 to 20-year-old person. He was young, and learning about himself. He was learning his power. He witnessed humans worship other gods. That made him angry then, but not now. The Newer Testament is a biography of God, as a mature young adult. This age period should be compared to the life of 21 to 35-year-old person's life. He became a father. He made some miracles happen. He realized how powerful he truly was. He also witnessed the killing of his first and only child. He had to learn more about us, we had to learn more about him. We have both evolved with each other. Both testaments have a different version of God's life. The current and next version of God is a husband, father, family man, and a God who once again shows love for his people. I look at the Bible as a book trying to explain to you who God is through other people's experiences. They're giving you their idea of God from their personal life experience. During different time periods of God's existence. What many people fail to realize, everyone in the Bible had a different versions of God. During different time periods. It's like God is maturing and evolving with us. As we grow, he grows. As we love, he loves. As we care, he cares. We control the version we get from him. He gives us the energy we give him. Please don't continue with these expired versions of God's life. When you listen to people's version of God, take from it whatever you need, but make sure whatever you take and teach from is who God really is at this current state of our humanity. Moses had a different version of God, and so did Jesus. You will have your own personal version. The New Testament was about God becoming a father to a son. He used to control weather in his older, younger life. But with the help of his Spirit, he matured. His evolution led to him actually making a human son. I'm sure God was amazed at himself. He perfected his craft. God has now matured completely. His next biography is coming soon. He is now a husband. He loves women. This version of God has evolved. To me, he's perfect. I've always felt like God was bigger, more loving. He isn't trying to get us to acknowledge him through fear or jealousy. You shouldn't fear him in any way. Just know he is there, he is real. Be aware of his energy, do not fear it. God isn't jealous anymore. If he was then, he isn't now. He's matured, and he knows his power. He's sure of himself, and he knows there is no other like him.